everybody, and welcome back to the SaltyyShow, and welcome back to our Total War Rome 2 Empire Divided campaign as Palmyra episode 40. Hope you're all doing well today, and if you are, like and subscribe as always. Without further ado, getting off right into it, we just had the siege or Battle of Apollonia, one that I did not seek to record as it was just going against the garrison as typical. The German forces in the area have been all but defeated, so thankfully we are pushing into their land rather easily at the moment. I tell you what, for this location we might do the villa so we can get a little bit stronger garrison, as this side will not be safe for quite some time. We do have our fleet down here in the Mare Aegean, healing and recovering. Apologize, all my dogs are a little uppity today, and I am most definitely going to have to record a shorter video. Along with that, I apologize for the Friday upload not being existent. My wife and I have decided to start looking into getting a new home, as we have truly outgrown ours, and also the drive is getting a little ridiculous. So our hands are quite full, to say the least, along with work still being a existent situation for us. So I do apologize if I'm going to be a bit scatterbrained. YouTube is somewhat going on the back burner until work calms down and whatever goes on with our house calms down too. We are looking at one today, and gonna see what happens from there. It's our first time selling a home, so that's a whole new experience. Buying one at this rate seems a little easier, but fingers crossed things calm down. I definitely have videos and things like that I do want to put out, but those will come when I have more energy to put into the channel. Our biggest goals here, for the most part, are going to be, ooh, that extra loyalty might help a lot. Where are we at, in fact? We're at 22. We could secure the loyalty of them for 5 turns. That's going to go up to an extra 30. Go ahead and do that. So they're at 32. We could swap to an empire, granting us plus 15 loyalty to all parties. Research rate is not very useful at all. Provoke, purge, and secure. Minus 30, decaying by 3. It is risky. And we are already getting a plus 15 from government type, so it seems like we're already an empire. Man, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. We'd still be in the positive with both our factions right now, so that is something to keep in mind. But the ultimate goals are, we are very close to achieving our victory conditions, which are culture. We need to get 4 more provinces up in our dominant culture. We've constructed all our unique buildings, researched all this stuff. All we need is Latium and Mauritania and those 4 extra culture regions to be ours, which our allies are making swift work of the Mauritania section. They are cutting Numidia in half and dividing up amongst themselves. And then Latium is a little bit of a different story. We're going to have to do something. I'm not sure if the Saxons are going to hold it, as it looks like the Macromani are carving a path through Latin, but perhaps our southern allies that control the boot in Sicily could push north. All in due time. But we are very close to victory, and we are going to keep pressing on the heel of the enemy. Speaking of that, we have a navy to continue chasing down. If we can slaughter this German navy, keep the forces they have at bay at Olbia, and secure Odessa, that is the last bit of Germanic naval power that they have in the Black Sea, giving us the ability to disband all these local garrisons and use the full might of these 2 legions to push further north. Because as you know, we are currently at a standstill over there, unfortunately. Our garrisons at Crete and Rhodes will probably keep for a while just because the Macromani do have a fleet here, at least until we can lock it down. Which this fleet needs to heal before we do that. Alright, with that we only have, well, we got 10 grand left in the bank. Try and find locations that are safe and far from the front line to upgrade. And go from there. Hopefully I still sound good. I'm going to increase the audio just a little bit. But y'all will have to let me know. And I do apologize. I have a sore in my mouth right now, and that is making it so hard to talk just a little bit. It is the world's doing everything it can to make me try and go on a little break with YouTube. I'm doing my best not to, because I want to finish our series.
Only the greatest.
I do want to finish the series going, but that is definitely not the forefront of my concerns. Alright, good job there. Very nice. Nothing to note. Our forces are good here. Where's that fleet gone? Ooh, they didn't move.
For Rome!
It looks like they've managed to... yeah, they've locked themselves in. And this will be quite the slaughter. Why not let's get a little battle underway. A little in-action replay. Or not a replay. Let's slaughter some Germans. Alright, let us begin a swift battle. This is going to be one of the few cases where I think we do outnumber them enough to not worry.
Only German women folk would find the stench of pigs, forest mud, and unwashed asses much to their liking. Well,
God, look at our mighty fleet. When you get the ships this big, they do look insanely good. Artillery are going to be targeting their general.
we await your command.
Assault ships reporting.
Your orders. Assault ships reporting. Ready for orders. Weapons
Orders.
ready. By your command.
Ships ready.
Food and ready. Ships ready. Assault ships ready to attack.
About right there.
Orders. Ready and awaiting orders.
Target something else.
Assault ships ready to attack.
One of our ships is
Oh,
being
that was
boarded.
devastating.
Ships ready.
Assault ships ready for orders. Get at them.
Ships waiting. Orders.
Ships waiting.
We await your command. Ships waiting.
Commander.
We await your command. Assault.
One of our ships is being boarded.
Alright, we've beaten them there.
Ships at your command. Assault ships ready to attack. Willing and able.
Orders.
Food and ready for orders.
Go for another ram. We've almost destroyed them.
Your command.
One of our ships is being boarded.
Willing and able.
They're not gone yet.
Ships at your command.
Do it again.
Assault ships ready for orders.
Alright, we've broken them there.
Ships at your command. Crewed and ready. Crew ships ready. By your command. Assault ships ready for orders. We await your command.
Hit them there.
Crewed and
Ships waiting.
orders.
Try to help them out. We've encircled the remaining bit of fleet. They're gone.
Assault ships ready to attack.
Ready and awaiting ships waiting.
This is the only real vessel that's receiving
The enemy
any
general
sort of
is
punishment.
dead.
Orders.
And there we go. Victory should be ours any minute now.
Food and ready.
Ready and awaiting
Orders.
orders.
Weapons ready.
Alright, we've beaten them, alright.
Your orders.
All that remains is this one unit of Spearmasters just clinging on.
Through them. Steel.
Oh, where's their boat going? A victory is ours either way, and that fleet has finally been perished. That is a weird way to say that, but back to the campaign map. And with that, the Black Sea cities should, for the most part,
Nothing else.
be free now. And we're going to keep this fleet right there, ready to assist in the siege of Olbia. But outside of that, our allies have taken Istay. I don't know if they're really going to hold it. They're also laying siege to Serenium. That's fine. They've secured Petrodava. They really are using us as a buffer thing. I don't care too much. It just makes our job easier. I want to achieve a victory. We're at 40 episodes in. I'm willing to make some concessions on who claims what and where. It looks like they might be securing Olbia as well, unless they go for Melganov. I'm going to go ahead and start resurrecting some new shrines, though, because we need that culture, and we need it building up ASAP. Now, let's go ahead and grab you, start making your way there.
Ready for battle. You will march till your feet
You. Oh, any minute now.
Make haste, men. Disembarking now.
We're going to start pouring them through. We're going to keep our garrison here. Honestly, it's the weakest. That's the strongest. The rest of you guys, though, can be disbanded, I think. Yeah.
As you request.
There is no need to keep them here. They were helping with banditry, so we are going to lose. There is going to be an uptick in banditry, but we can work towards having
We hunger for battle.
less professional armies if that's the case. Because it's only ever a -10. Maybe if I wonder if a full stack, does a full stack give -20? No, it seems to only ever be -10, so go ahead and upgrade them while we're here.
Ready for battle.
We cannot grab anything that's cooler, so it's fine by me. We are already predominantly Roman here. Lydia is going to help push that culture as well, so we are good there. We're good in Apollonia, so we need to work towards converting you guys. Do you give us a culture bonus ever? Not really. I might make one of you religious then. Yeah, we'll go ahead and start working on that. Everywhere else appears to be doing okay. Our religion is, or our culture is strong, even in the Far East. Which is pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. We are sitting at 21 food only. That is kind of low. Let's go ahead and level you up. Level you up. No more food providing buildings here. That's going to give us more food. So we'll grab some quick and easy food from them. Ekbaktan here. Is there any other easy settlements we can get food from? It does not really appear that way. Well, we do have this region here, but it's all going to be 5 turns or more. Meanwhile, you would take 3 turns and give us 5 food immediate. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, you're a lot cheaper, though. That's a stupid reason, though. We'll hold off on doing anything else there. Sestafon actually is a food region. Or we have that. Never mind. Darn it. I was getting hopeful there. Man, banditry is running wild in our regions. That might be able to help minimize the food impact. It's a good chunk of our money gone, though. We're probably... Well, the Macromani do exist here. I really don't like it. The Quadi have 2 armies and a navy down there. That's not good. I might keep that fleet right where it's at. We might be reinstating a legion to defend Apollonia. Yeah, I think we might do that. We'll do it next turn when we have the cash, though. So
I am listening.
we should be safe to march Zenobia. We have 3 legions here. I don't think we need assistance this way. She's going to be marching into Dacia.
At once. Gathering.
We will keep 2 forces here and our air, I think, in the rear for now. I don't think... They don't really have the forces to retake Edessa. So we should be pretty good to make our way north. Claim the last few regions that we need for victory. One would hope anyways. I'm really hoping our allies can seal the deal in Italy. Palmyra or Zenobia has no need for Rome necessarily. And we're gonna get a lot of returned home. That's fine. Religions were built. We're good there. I don't know. There's not really much going on in Latin. We might have to fight them. Looks like Lydia and the Maine are going for Dracium.
My skills.
Don't know where their armies have gone. They've secured Olbia.
How can I for Rome?
How may I serve?
Let's send you far north.
Swift and silent as a shadow.
All right. Wow. We have
Your orders?
kicked them back. I do think this fleet will may...
It is an honor to serve Rome. Moving out! The sea beckons. At your command.
We're going to park that fleet right there. You're going to go for there.
For Rome.
You guys are going to, I think, make your way to Ozarmagestuza. I butchered that. Ooh, the Iste are going to beat us to it, though, it looks like. So I might want to send them north, potentially. You'll probably go about right there until we need to determine where to actually send you.
I am Rome. Moving out. How can I assist Rome further?
How can I be of assistance?
I fight for the people.
Let's go ahead and claim Piscule.
Let them power before I fight.
Oh, look at this. Oh, the Dread Berserker is just a devastated army. We'll force them to attack us. There's no reason to push it further. We can also claim Drobeta.
At your command.
Just in case they run this way, we're going to put our air right there on the bridge, though.
Ready for battle.
And none of them would join in on this fight. That's not good.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
Well, I guess on that note, let's go ahead and grab a new legion. The Legion of Pontus.
Ready for orders.
Give me a pike unit.
Rome needs good fighters.
And 4 peltas. Fairly standard garrison at this rate. Definitely need to start pumping out some food, producing buildings. We're gonna get industry from there, so it doesn't feel right. You've already given us a fish. You can give us another shrine. Go ahead and level that one up. We're gonna max those out where we can. Everywhere else looks pretty good.
Speak. I'm listening.
Tell you what, we're gonna keep
Ready for battle.
We're gonna keep Chloia Graca, or Gracia there, just because one army or one unit is not a lot to ask for, and it gives a -10 to the banditry in the region, so I'm a-okay with that. Honestly, things are looking up. We're going to continue laying siege to Pixcool. These forces might leave, which is the only concern I have. Right now we can draw them into battle.
I shall take this settlement.
Technically they could. Well, they can't really flee anywhere that's important. Our nomadic allies, who are just steamrolling where they can because of how fast they can move, they're pretty secured in their position, so I'm okay with that. I'm fairly okay with that. If anything, we might want to start working to make well, no, we want to achieve military victory first before we worry about the side objective. Get one more intern in there and see what happens. They have to attack us at school or it's going to just fall to us. The German Confederation, once they lose these 2 regions in Dacia, they will be pushed all the way back north. I knew this was going to happen. Alright, so they are assaulting us here. Oh, with just the garrison. That is truly unfortunate. I'm not going to make you guys watch this. We are going to slaughter these poor 300 men. That went about as well as you expected. The poor garrison did not touch our lines. We lost 22 men. And unfortunately, it was all friendly fire.
I fight for
22
the people.
brave horsemen. Hello, Bubby. I know. It's been a minute since I've recorded. Alright. Give us a news. Wait, search for the eagle. Never mind. Search for the eagle. We are getting some banditry issues. Lusitania has risen. Good for them. What was it that we just grabbed? Alright, we'll knock that out. Can we trade with Lusitania? We can't see them. Doesn't matter. Gallic Rome has just been destroyed. Primarily by the Saxons, which is interesting, because they just came out of nowhere, really. Very quickly, that's actually pretty important. I want to get a rough understanding of our allies. Alright, they're neutral, so let's start.
I will do you the honor of listening to your terms, hoping to hear wisdom. I accept.
Start
I will do
pumping
you the
them
honor
with
of
gifts.
listening to your terms, hoping to hear wisdom. I
There we
will
go.
accept thee.
They're happy once more.
Ready for orders.
Miscap forces are doing good there. We are
Ready for
recruiting a new
orders.
army there. They have secured Serenum.
My skill, as you command. No further.
You're gonna chill right there,
On the
actually.
road again.
You're
How may I say?
gonna go up to Noria. That's their new capital.
Considerable talents.
Veni are doing okay. that poor garrison will fall next turn.
We hunger for battle. At once.
Let's keep making our way north. We could lock this road down and just call it a day there and not push any further. It kind of just depends on the amount of settlements that we still need at the end of the day. You're going to give all regions and local adjacent provinces. That's pretty nice. Wow.
How can I help?
My skills are yours.
Okay, so they have actually gone to sea.
Hard on the oars, you men.
A little dangerous because they could land at Edessa.
Commander.
I'd rather ensure that they didn't do that, so
On the move. Destination reached.
we are blocking their naval passage. They cannot really land up here, I don't think.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
So they're forced to either deal with Zenobia, go this way, or deal with her son, which is exactly what we want.
At your command.
We could move Scrofo here to Drobeta. I think, though, he's okay. And we are now at war with the Quadi as well, so we need to pay attention to those fleets, yeah.
At your command.
There's a general there, but we know they have a fleet lying around too, so
To serve Rome. Commander.
you've got a garrison of 10 or 20 already. You've got a strong garrison. Athens is the one that would need the fleet.
Fleet reporting. Ships to port.
So pulling back it is. We might want to raise a little garrison at Sparta as well.
At your command. I want hourly patrols.
Thank God we're finally done defending the Black Sea territories. That was draining the amount of armies we could have for so long. Now we can deploy them where needed. There's no threats to Egypt. I don't see the Quadian forces anywhere outside of this one army. I'm okay with that for now. If the Veni, who are our client state, and they're actually doing a decent job, if they would like to destroy the Quadi, that would be great. Yeah, the German Confederation are on the back foot. Everybody's doing pretty good for themselves. Our side is definitely winning. A little bit left in the bank. Let's go here and see, is there anything we can invest in? Man, I'd really want another food region, honestly. Tell you what, we're doing fine on, well, we'll keep one trade settlement. We'll keep one trade settlement. Apollonia can go fishing. Sinope, Nicomedia. Phasis is already fishing. We're at 65 food now. That's okay. I think with that, everybody, we are going to call today's episode. We are really hammering it home. We only need, oh, I forgot about Gaul. Oh wait, wrong thing. We still need Latium, but that's right on the doorstep. And Mauritania appears to about to fall to our allies, which is awesome. Really glad we've gone with the client state route. It's helped us create a mighty empire that is relatively easy to control. We still need 4 regions that are dominant in our culture. However, we are working on that as we've secured a new region in Dacia. So we're going to work towards converting that area. Along with Arthamar and the Bosporus. Latin culture is on the rise now. So that's 3 right there. So we just need to get our foot into one more region and we should be making our way there. So We are right on the doorstep of victory, everybody, and I do very much look forward to finishing out this campaign and hopefully getting quite a lot of achievements, as this was and has been a hell of a campaign to play and a blast to do so. We're not done just yet, though. We still have battles to fight, but we are right there. The finish line is almost within reach. But until then, if you enjoyed today's episode, like and subscribe. As always, as I've been your host, Saltyy, and my co-host, Winston, and we will catch you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.